You've studied the definitions, you know what SEO and PPC stand for, but you're terrified they're going to ask for experience you don't have. Here's the secret. For an entry-level marketing role, the hiring manager isn't just testing what you know, they're testing how you think. They're looking for your future potential, not your past achievements. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a complete playbook to pass that test even without a single day of professional experience. We'll start by understanding the foundational frameworks you need to sound like a strategist. Then we'll do a deep dive into the core technical questions for SEO, PPC, and social media that you must know. Finally, I'll teach you the powerful STAR method, a simple framework to turn your class projects into compelling stories that prove your value. Part 1. Foundational Frameworks. Your first answer sets the tone for the entire interview. When they ask a big picture question, your goal is to show strategic thinking. Take the classic opener, what is digital marketing? A basic answer just lists the channels, SEO, PPC, social media. A great answer defines it as a system for promoting brands through digital channels to build relationships and drive measurable business outcomes. The first answer makes you sound like a student. The second makes you sound like a strategist. The same logic applies when they ask about the digital sales funnel. Don't just list the stages. Explain why they matter and which tactics fit into each one. For example, at the awareness stage, you're attracting a broad audience with SEO-optimized blog posts and social media content. In the consideration stage, you're building trust with in-depth case studies and webinars. And at the conversion stage, you're using free trials and customer testimonials to encourage a decision. This shows you can connect tactics to the customer journey. Part 2. The SEO Deep Dive. All right, let's get technical. A guaranteed question is the difference between on-page SEO and off-page SEO. A simple way to put it is, on-page SEO is everything you control on your own website, the quality of your content, your title tags, and your internal linking. Off-page SEO is about building your site's authority from the outside, primarily by earning backlinks. A practical tip here is, think of backlinks as votes of confidence from other websites. The more votes you get from high-quality, relevant sites, the more trustworthy your site appears to Google. When they ask how you'd conduct keyword research, have a process ready. Don't just say, I'd use a tool. A much better answer is a 4-step process. First, you brainstorm seed keywords. Second, you use a tool like Google Keyword Planner to find related terms and see their search volume. Third, you analyze your competitors to see what they're ranking for. And fourth, you focus on long-tail keywords, those longer, more specific phrases that show a user is closer to making a decision. Part 3. The SEM PPC Deep Dive. Moving to the paid side, the most important concept you need to understand is quality score. This is Google's 1 to 10 rating of how relevant your keywords, ads, and landing pages are. It directly impacts your ad rank, which determines where your ad shows up. The formula is simple. Your ad rank equals your maximum bid multiplied by your quality score. Here's a real-world tip that will impress your interviewer. A high-quality score is a superpower. It means you can actually get a higher ad position than a competitor, even if they're bidding more than you. Google rewards you for being more relevant, which saves you money. SEO is a long-term strategy for organic traffic, while PPC delivers immediate results, but stops the moment you stop paying. Understanding this trade-off is key. Part 4. Social media and content marketing. For social media, they'll want to know how you choose the right platform. The answer isn't just Facebook and Instagram. The strategic answer is, you go where the target audience is. A B2B tech company will live on LinkedIn, while a fashion brand will focus on visually driven platforms like Instagram and TikTok. And what about handling negative comments? Respond promptly and publicly, show empathy, and then take the conversation offline to a direct message or email to resolve the specific issue. This shows you're professional and focused on solutions. Content marketing is the fuel for all these channels. It supports SEO by targeting keywords, gives you something to post on social media, and provides value in your email newsletters. They all work together in a single, integrated system. Part 5. The Behavioral Gauntlet and the STAR Method. When an interviewer says, "Tell me about a time," they're testing your soft skills. As a fresher, you might not have professional experience, but you have projects. This is where you use the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. Here's a real-world example you can adapt. Question: describe a marketing campaign you worked on. Your answer is, for my final marketing course, situation, my group had to create a full digital marketing plan for a fictitious e-commerce store. Task: I took the lead on the SEO strategy. I used Google Keyword Planner to find relevant keywords and created a content calendar to target them. Action: our final presentation received the highest grade because it showed a clear, data-informed strategy for driving traffic. Result: see how that transforms a class project into a story of professional competence? Action plan. So the key to your first interview isn't having memorized every definition. It's showing you have a framework for finding answers. It's about demonstrating strategic thinking over tactical knowledge. Here's your action plan for today. Don't try to memorize this whole video. Just pick one behavioral question like, "Tell me about a project you're proud of." Write down your answer using the STAR method based on a class project. Practice saying it out loud just once. This single step will prepare you for half the questions they'll ask you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope the tips and tricks help you nail your next interview. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about the world of digital marketing. Thank you, everyone. See you soon.